Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. So now while we're waiting for that, I can. What is this? Yeah. Okay. I already know about that. All right. So if you want your picture added, let's.
But you don't need if you
No,
don't.
no, that's fine. It's fine. Like I said, my default. Uh, I can't remember what they call it. Default background or whatever has usually got like my logo, the stream, and then like my picture. I'm just gonna leave it for now, and I'll just cut myself out of the picture later when the game starts. Um,
I could turn off it if you want me to. It
you know,
doesn't really
our
matter.
faces are not important. The important thing is the players, actually, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my
So
camera then.
I have to have mine on, but it'll go away once I get started. Ooh, this popsicle is getting better and better. I'm so hungry. Whoa.
Okay, I
All
think
right,
we're all
so
good now.
we're gonna try this again, guys. Sorry, 15th time's the charm, I suppose.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It did not work out at Passer 2300. So we'll try again on Saturday. If you guys
Mhm.
play in the Late Night Cup, you can uh, check me out then. I will have a microphone and I will uh, try again. But yeah, right now we're on DJ Spectre. If you don't know him, he's usually our Thirsty Thursday king. If you like drinking, if you like video games of all kinds, go check him out because you're already on his channel anyway.
Yeah. That stream starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays weekly. Um, and occasionally you can find me on several different people's channels helping co-cast various ESL tournaments. My friend SC2 Pluto is one. Passer 2300 that you can hear in the background is another. Please check out both of those guys' streams and go ahead and click follow. If they have subscription buttons, go ahead and just shell them out $5. Let them know what you really, 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 really like what they do. Um,
Okay, I
anyway,
think Regret really wants to get going now.
all right, let's do it. I will go ahead and start the match. Let's see here. Though unfortunately, I'm seriously the worst obs in the entire world, so I'm gonna apologize about this now. I don't know
Well,
how I shared.
you can put it on my camera,
How can I do that?
like how do you do it?
I
Like
don't know.
you know the observer tools?
Uh,
You can change which person
oh,
controls
you
the
know what? I'm
camera.
not using the game heart mod. I didn't. It didn't get
No, no,
created
no,
that
no,
way.
no. Like you're using the regular overlay, right?
Yeah, I'm just
So you
using
can
my. I'm just using the standard GUI. I'm not using the WCS thing.
yeah, but like in that you can just switch it to my camera and I can observe.
Ah, okay. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and let me remove my camera from it
Well, no,
somehow.
no, that can't happen. Never mind, because then you can't see. Sorry.
Alright, so today we've got a Zerg player named John Madden and another Zerg player named Regret. So we'll get these introductions off right. Currently coming off of a fresh win versus a Protoss named Tyrant, we have in the upper right-hand corner, Ufru Regret. Boom, and I can't do the fancy camera turning thing, so don't expect me to do that, people. And you want to do the introduction for our other Zerg player?
That's right. You know him as the king of football. He's bringing the APM. He's bringing the heat. It's our Zerg player in this color. The W cards, John Madden.
All right, that's our guy. So let me tell you something. I'm gonna be straight up honest here. ZVZ has got to be the least favorite matchup of all matchups in this game. I don't know
Right.
why. Mainly because it always ends up being Roach versus Roach, Ling versus Ling, and it's like two players just having like a patty cake fight. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know how else to say it. Extractor Trick goes down for Regret, so he now has 11-10 supply, which is pretty fun because that means something, but I don't know the Zerg build, so I'm sure it just means he gets an extra drone out, you know. And in this case, he looks like he's sending that drone out to scout. Uh,
I mean, this is a pretty normal time for a scout. I think John Madden looks like he's either going to do a hatch first. Well, it looks like he's going to do a hatch. No, he's going to go, yeah, hatch first. I don't know. I don't know buildings, but yeah, he's gonna go a hatch first, while Regret's actually getting an extractor first. So I think Regret is actually gonna go for a more aggressive build.
Yeah, to be honest, like I said, ZVZ is very hard to sort of change up. In my mind, I mean, he does throw the pool down early, so he goes pool before hatch. I believe I was watching another stream, and effectively, if you go hatch before pool, pool before hatch, you still end up at the exact same supply at the exact same time for both players. So in this case, though, the difference would be that basically one of the players could get 2 Zerglings versus someone else would be able to get 4. So we'll see. I mean, if he's going to go for some, like any
Right.
kind of early Zergling aggression, then he would be able to pull it off quicker because his pool's going to finish in 3 seconds versus another 40, 50 for the other guy. So
Right. One difference in the build is that Regret is actually going to have speed done a lot quicker than John Madden, and speed is one of those things in ZVZ. If you're going to go for the Ling Wars, the Micro Kings, pretty much, then you pretty much have to have speed. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of trouble. And I mean, Regret's actually going to go pretty aggressive. He's got 10 Zergling. He's got 4 more on the way. He's got 6 on the field. So, yeah. But Madden's going to match him pretty much with the faster Ling Nest.
Yeah, sorry. By the way, I'd like to apologize to people on stream. I dropped my popsicle on my desk, so my camera had this. I can't move my camera at the moment because I'm wiping up popsicle juice from my desk. I know that's like the weirdest thing in the world to say, like popsicle juice. What is that? But anyway, back to this. Yes, we got Zergling on Zergling. We've got like a little patty cake fight going on here. Unfortunately, it looks like John Madden's going to have the defender's advantage, and he's able to basically kill all these Zerglings. There's 2 more coming in, but they're going to be able to do just about nothing to this attack. He is stretching himself thin. I mean, there is a small counterattack. There's a little bit of reinforce there, but really, Regret's not going to be able to do anything here. Madden is in too strong of a position as far as like having the defender's advantage. It looks like he rallied some of his Zerglings over to the natural without thinking about it. Speed is just kicked in for Regret, so this might turn out to be actually an advantage.
Yeah, but he's staying too long in these fights, losing way too much.
Yeah, he's not taking his gate. Wow, and that is the fastest Zerg versus Zerg I've ever seen in my entire life. That was a whopping. That wasn't even 6 minutes. And I lose my connection to BattleNet. The feels.
Okay, I'll re-add you then to the party.
Yeah. Thank you.
I gotta kick you first.
The feels.
Okay.
All right.
Back in.
I gotta do one thing to fix my stream here. Hang on one second here. I've got to fix some. Actually, I gotta log back out of BattleNet for a totally different issue. I just realized that there is a problem where I just, let's see here. We're gonna exit game. Hang on. I gotta restart my game client, so I apologize to the people watching.
Look at the bright side. They get to look at your pretty face for a while.
Oh, I'm not sure it's so pretty. I mean, that's all a matter of opinion. I mean, if you think I'm attractive, hey, that's awesome. But
No, I don't swing that way. I'm just saying.
No,
dude,
I meant the viewers. Sorry, I was referring to that.
Well, I mean, I think Future Medic's in the chat. She can swing that way. I'm really sorry, Future Medic.
We do need a woman's opinion, don't we, on this? Or some gay men.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Future Medic. Please don't kill me. I know you're an admin now. Please don't ban me.
It's okay. I don't think she's gonna ban anybody. I mean, we're allowed to add. I mean, we're not like necessarily fishing for compliments. I just made a statement, but the only people who'd be really qualified to say that if you're attractive would be straight women or gay men. And since I don't know if Future Medic is straight or gay, I don't know. We just picked her because she's a woman. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I am usually a very socially inappropriate person, but I save that for my Thursday stream where there's a reason, because I'm half in the bag. So let me re-add the, hang on, I don't have the game actually added to the stream viewer. There, okay, so now the game is back. Sorry about that, guys. We're going off on we're going back on a tangent here. I am not the, yes, there we go.
I am.
Alright, take me out of that group. I do not want to be playing. I am the worst player of the people that are playing. Yeah, passer.
Yep.
Jeez, dude. I'm kidding. I'm just giving you crap.
Yeah, I
But,
know.
alright. Let's close this, reopen this. Blurbity, 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 blurb. Alright. Let me go ahead and put back into the... Where's the... Oh, I logged...
Okay, we're starting up. Regret's really in a hurry to get moving.
I know. Alright. Wow, I was really shocked about that match with Passer.
Yeah, I mean, Expedition Lost is one of those maps you usually see stuff like that, especially in ZVZ for earlier aggression, just because it's so easy to do.
Yeah, and actually what's funny is that we're on Cactus Valley. I never play this map. I have this vetoed in 1v1, and I veto it in every tournament that I'm in. So
and cross spawns too. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's actually nice. Starting in the lower right-hand corner, sorry, lower left-hand corner, we have our current underdog. This would be our Teal Zerg. It's Regret.
And in the top right corner, currently 1 game up, it is the King of Football, W Cards, John Madden.
All right.
One thing I gotta.
No, what were you gonna say?
One thing I gotta say is W Card's clan tag. It looks like they're a bunch of Satanists.
Because of the goat.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So I live in Chicago, and so I'm a Cubs fan. And I don't know, are you familiar with the Curse of the Goat?
Oh yeah, I love that. It's my favorite story.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, the Curse of the Goat, and I know, yes, we're talking about real sports here. Gasp. But the Curse of the Goat started in the 40s, and what it was is the Cubs were playing the Detroit Tigers, and one of the Cubs fans who actually owns, well, anyway, whatever, this guy used to bring his billy goat, yes, a real, actual, live billy goat, to the Cubs games, and he was allowed to do it. Well, he bought a ticket for him and the goat, and he went to the field, and the security refused to allow entry to the goat. The Cubs were leading the series against the Tigers. And since that day, well, the guy was denied admission. He put a hex on the ballpark, and in doing so, the Cubs have never won a World Series game since then. They haven't been to the World Series since then, and that was the curse. He's like, well, screw them. They'll never go to the World Series ever again. So that's the curse of the Billy Goat.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Babe Ruth Red Sox deal curse, except it's the Cubs.
Yes.
They're just looking for excuses.
And the Red Sox won the World Series several years ago, so...
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys are a sports fan, little trivia for you, if it ever comes up, you need to save your life with it.
I don't know, did you look at the chat just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the social commentary is real, bro.
Yeah, you need to maximize the game too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, people. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Look at that. And I zoomed all the way out by accident. How the hell do I fix that? Hang on.
You hit Z.
Z. Oh, you know what's funny is that Z actually is the control key I have for switching between one game and another. So, anyway.
Might not be a good idea.
Oh yeah. Well, I just feel bad because Future Medic is is all up in the chat. It's like, so she did pay me a compliment, thank you. I guess I'm not Quasimodo exactly, but she's like, how do you know I'm not I'm a girl? And I think what it was, did I watch her stream? I watched someone's stream named Future Medic, so maybe it wasn't the same person.
Yeah, it was funny because King of Blades Blades and Pluto were casting the Bronze Silver Gold a while back in and they this is a funny story for everyone too, so I'm going off on it. So basically, she was playing against Nom, which otherwise known as Hatchery, and pretty much they were calling him the entire time. So after the game, you went to their chat, and she just types in, "Maybe I'm a girl." That was funnier in my head. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, by the way, Mr. Torrential, what if I just happened to have a Cubs hat, but I didn't know it was the Cubs? I mean, it could have been just Chicago. But yeah, the Bears suck too. Absolutely. I know it's all right. It's Roach versus Zergling. The Zerglings literally turned into little piles of acid goo. Regret finally takes his natural. Probably the single latest natural in Zerg history because he went all out roaches. And there's a roach push moving across this map that's going to get spotted actually by Regret's. Sorry, I've got this backwards. Madden is going for an all-out roach push. He went for the latest expo ever. Regret's going to see this roach push, but it is not looking good. He throws down a spire. Sorry. Spine crawler. That's got eyes in it. It was kind of close. At his natural, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. He does not have any defense of any kind at his main at all. He actually
may get enough Zerglings. But he's going to have to stall for a couple seconds. That's fine. Yeah. It's going to go down, though. So
he needs to engage this. He needs to do like some sort of hold position.
Surround.
Yeah, I mean, he went ahead and he is engaged in this. The Zerglings need to get a surround. He's got a Baneling nest, so he could morph a couple of them, but he's low on gas. So I don't think he's got some gas, so he could go ahead and pull this off. The Zerglings get a nice surround. They're just not able to do the damage. They do take down 2 roaches. That's the third roach is going to go down. He might actually hold this. That's going to be awesome for him. He really needs this right now. All the roaches go down because they're trapped, but there are 3 more coming in, and these Zerglings just are not enough. However, there's a few more Zerglings in the back, and the Spine Crawler isn't totally dead, but 3 roaches cannot take on Regret's force that he's got here defending this natural. So
yeah,
it looks
Regret's
like
got speed too. That's one thing he's got over John Madden. Madden needs to get onto the creep to be able to engage these Zerglings with his Zerglings. So he needs to hold back for a second. Probably get roach speed so he can reinforce a bit quicker. Otherwise, he's going to keep going with it.
Yeah, and to be honest, the Spine Crawler's in a terrible position. What I probably would do is I'd probably move this back probably between one of the geysers, just so that you can form a wall with the queens and sort of protect it. Also, you know, if he spawns out another queen, which he can afford technically, he will be able to transfuse that Spine Crawler several times. But there is a few roaches in this composition and lots of Zerglings. I think he'll be able to hold this. The speed advantage, and here goes the surround on the Zerglings is real. The roaches come in, they go ahead and they start chipping away at it. The roaches then go ahead and are doing the real damage. It looks like John Madden is going to give up this fight. He's got only 2 roaches left out in the field, and here comes Regret's counterattack. There is a Ling Roach flood for the ages coming back at John Madden, and while there are Zerglings and roaches that were coming to reinforce Madden's forces, however, he's pulling them to retreat back to his own base.
And he's droning too. Like, he's using all his larvae for drones. I mean, this is so bad.
Yeah, he's going to need another injection, which he does not have going on his main. He's got one going on his natural, but here comes the counterattack. He's got 2 evolution chambers to try to create a sort of choke, but unfortunately these roaches from Regret do not have speed, so they're not able to get up here. The Zerglings are taking out the roaches in the beginning, and there is nothing left here. There's a few drones, 1 queen, and GG is called by John Madden. Way to tie the series up, Regret. Excellently done. I keep getting kicked out of Battle.net when I stream. Battle.net 2.0 is Battle.net fail.0. Hang on.
Is it like a hotkey issue?
No. It's just it's got to do with the quality settings I stream at. What it is, if I can stream and play one online game, but if I do anything else that's internet-based, such as this Skype call, it becomes problematic. So, yeah, that's what happens, and I got to rejoin the North American group.
Okay.
On what is it?
All right, and Regret needs a break for a second. It took a toll on him.
Yeah, and you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to play a little bit of. I'll play a little bit of music here in the background. Let me do this. Let's do. We'll do this. Whoa, that's really loud. Sorry, people. My bad. All right, but anyway, while we're waiting, I'm DJ Spectre. On the other half of this Skype call, that would be Passer. He is a fellow StarCraft player, and we are broadcasting the ESL Bronze, Silver, Gold tournament on May 20th, 2015, because StarCraft hype.
Yeah, and they had no one else. I don't know where Blaze is.
They had nobody else.
Yeah, I don't know where Blaze is. Usually he's the guy.
He can't do it. He's actually said that his family was getting pissed off with him constantly streaming through dinner, so he's like out for a couple of weeks to do family dinners at this time. And then actually tonight, I guess he said like his sister's got like a birthday party or something, so he's like totally out for tonight.
Yeah, the funny thing is, he's always on stream complaining about how hungry he is. So
I know.
apparently
What's weird is
going.
my tournaments, I'm starving too, because I get home from work and I'm like, all right, I feed the cat, and I'm like, well, the only thing I can eat is cat food because I haven't ordered anything, and I'm like, well, I'm not eating cat food, so I guess I'm gonna starve.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I would like to apologize to the people who wanted to watch Pastor's stream. He had some technical difficulties earlier. He's working on that, so please still go ahead and go to his channel and give him a follow. He's a dedicated veteran of StarCraft, and he's a dedicated fan of the ESL tournament, so please go ahead and give him a shout out. We also have one other guy named SC2 Pluto who's actually currently casting with a guy named Lepsid. They're doing the Platinum Diamond Tournament. You can check out the stream at twitch.tv/SC2 Pluto, like the planet, brah. So anyway, looks like we're entering a lobby for a game to be played in this thing called StarCraft. So, oh, you know what? I gotta go ahead and change my title here. So let's see here.
Yeah, I think people are getting a little... Now, we don't support drinking in excess, people. The stream title is just something he does.
Sorry, it has
for
been
fun.
updated. Yeah, sorry about that, peeps.
But yeah, if you like drinking, then Thirsty Thursdays every Thursday at 8 Eastern Standard.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that a friend of mine who actually watches he lives in Florida, and he's like one of my best friends. But he logged in thinking I was actually drinking on Wednesday, and I'm like, well, sorry, that's tomorrow. Because of the title, so sorry about that. I've corrected the title. It is now, says ESL BSG tourney. We are starting game 3 of this ridiculously entertaining, actually, ZVZ. So we'll go ahead and turn the music off. There's a game to be played, and I'll turn on the in-game music too, just because I'm a nimnard and forgot to do that earlier.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Torrential. I don't think we can use TeamSpeak.
We could, but I'm not gonna switch platforms right at the moment. But
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry,
TeamSpeak may work. It does use a lot less bandwidth.
Yeah, so sorry, I know we're a bit staticky, or at least I probably am. But anyway, we're hopping in game. In the bottom right, it is our orange player. It is John Madden.
Hype!
I forgot all my things on him.
It's okay. It's like you're giving him like have you ever seen the movie like A Knight's Tale where like Paul Bettany does like a 55 like second intro for Heath Ledger? It's awesome. Anyway, speaking of that, I'm not going to go that long because I already talked too much. Anyway, we've got our purple Zerg, who by the way has tied this series 1-1 to make this a little bit more interesting. We have whatever, his tag name, Regret, that's his name, Ufru. Ufru sounds like a really bad disease. I know it's an acronym for a team, but it just sounds like something, it's like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
Mr. Doctor, I've got the Ufru, can you give me a prescription?
Can't come into work today. I got the Ufru.
Yeah, the Ufru. The Ufru. Yeah, you know, the Ufru is like, it either can be like a disease, or it's like a nickname for the Walk of Shame. You know what I mean? It's like, well, how was your night, Ufru? That's all you say. It's just one word, and everyone knows what happened. You're like, oh man, that's terrible, Ufru. Then you like a third guy comes like, oh why? Why does he look bummed? And then then the second guy looks at him, he's like, Ufru, and it's like, oh man, that's rough. Anyway, but okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna have you and I are gonna have a little fun. So it's 1-1. We've seen some cheese out of both players, sort of like something gimmicky, like we saw a Roach push from Regret. We've seen a Zergling all in. I'm gonna call it. I want Nidus Worms and Broodlords. That's what I want to see. That's all I want to see. You put a Nidus Worm somewhere, boom, I want it done, sold. I want a Nidus Worm. All right, and the chat, what do you guys want to see? This is what I want to know. I know it's gonna be 2 minutes delayed, but if you could see any unit, like retarded, whatever the fuck it is, what unit would you want? All right, put it in chat. I want Broodlords and Nidus Worms. Now, Passer, what do you want?
I'm not that good with Zerg units. I'm trying to remember. There was this. I kind of want Swarm Hosts. I haven't seen them in a while, and they're so shit. But I still want to see them again, just because just to see how it'd play out.
All right, I can go with that. And you know what we'll do is we'll take the Heart of the Swarm campaign version where your locusts already can fly. We don't have to wait for Wings of Liberty. Or, yeah, sorry, no. We don't have to wait for Legacy of the Void. Wow, I am... Dude, like, seriously, lack of caffeine. I am, like, on, like, short bus mode right now. Like, no kidding. Anyway, back to actual strategy and my lack of caffeination here. So there's a random late-game extractor, or mid-game extractor drip to go for to go 19 of 18 for Regret. He also has a pool. He started his speed. The pool actually got down a lot quicker for Regret than it did for Madden, because Madden opted for the early early expansion. So maybe we'll see some early speedlings out of Regret to put some pressure on. I mean, even though we've got early lings by Madden, you know, we'll see early speed out of Regret, I believe.
Yeah, so he should be able to hold this. I don't think it's going to be as bad as game 1 versus
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
It's alright. It's the middle of the
sorry.
day.
Yes, I'm retarded.
Ah.
Oh, I forgot to fucking show this game on the screen. Yeah. I'm a dumbass. You know what? This is why I don't want this giant window in front of me. There we go. This is why I don't do this. I wasn't prepped for this. I don't have my monitor layout. I feel stupid now.
Usually his streams are a lot better. You can, like 99% of the time, you can still see the game when he normally streams. This is just because he's helping us out today.
Yeah, and actually there's hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to go back to this and just do... Hold on, sorry, I'm flipping to fix the issue I had. There we go. Yeah, what it was is actually, since I'm not used to being the observer for the game, I'm not paying attention to my broadcast software. So, I'm sorry, guys. I'm a dumbass.
It's alright, guys. You haven't missed anything. This is pretty much the standard ZVZ openings. You do have
Holy cow, that is one fast Zergling. That Zergling got on creep and was like nitro. Baneling Nest coming out for, what is this?
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, John, you know what, this is the thing about Zerg, like, I can't keep their names straight. I can't keep track of the colors. Oh, I am so... Oh, here we go, and here it is. There's a Ling run, but there was an attempted Ling run by. He goes ahead and he does the whole position on the ramp. That's awesome. There are 2 Banelings being morphed. The Baneling Nest is actually being targeted down by Regret, which is actually a good strategy, but these 2 Banelings are gonna pop.
Oh, no.
He gets passed.
Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go.
It's gonna be so close. Oh, he gets all the Zerglings at the top of the ramp. That is amazing. Oh, my God.
Go. I really hope he turned it on so you guys could have seen that.
Oh my God! No, they actually. I do think they actually saw it by then. They'll see it shortly. Oh my God! That hold position and that Baneling hit ruined Regret. If he'd have just hit like run past it, he would have had it. Wow.
Yeah, we got 10 Banelings morphing in. He's probably going to go for some more attack. He's probably going to attack on the back of this, which would be a bad idea.
There is a lot of Banelings. There are Zerglings. However, there is a mirror set up sitting over here for Regret. However, Regret has fewer Banelings. If you look at the units tab, it is 4 Banelings to 10, and it is 20 Zerglings to 16. It looks like, you know, our friend John Madden here actually has the unit advantage, but look at here, more units are being more Banelings are being morphed in.
Yeah, but if he goes up that ramp not paying attention, that Baneling...
Yeah, and you know what though? This is the one thing I'm going to change my thing. I don't want to see Ultras and Nidoswarms. I want Nidoswarm and burrowed Banelings. I want to see Baneling mines.
I want an Ultralist drop. I haven't seen those in forever.
Oh, you know what's funny is that Future Medic wants to see Ultras also. So I think you got a fan there, Passer. I think Future Medic's your what is it, super fan.
Sweet.
Here, looks like there's not much in production for the 2 of them. It's mostly just creep tumors and drones. The drones being Regret going crazy, and Regret is throwing down a Roach Warren now. So that will be finished soon, and that'll help protect against some of the Baneling hits. Banelings don't do as well against armored units, which Roaches are considered armored. Banelings, their specialty is to hit light units, which would be your Zealots, your Marines, other Zerglings, Hydralisks in the case of this ZVZ.
Yeah, and on the opposite side, it looks like Madden may be going for 2-base Muta. He's got 4 gases. He hasn't saturated him yet. But, yeah, I'm thinking we may see Muta versus this.
You know, I would like to... You know, you rarely see Ling Bling Muta versus another Zerg simply because of the fact that composition just doesn't... It doesn't really do as much because, I don't know, it's just not favored. You really want the armored units because of things like Banelings. And sorry, there's something wrong with my mouse and my mouse pad. So there's like... something scratching on my mouse. So sorry, the screen's gonna go crazy for a second, guys. Alright, my mouse is fixed. Sorry, guys. I know you guys just got like dizzy and all that. Second that. Yeah, sorry. You know, Future Medic, I think you have a super. I'm sorry, Pastor. I think you have a super fan in the form of Future Medic. So.
That makes one person.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, I'm just an average-looking guy with a baseball cap and a headset on my head. But look at this. I have no wire. Oh, you can't look at this. But I can spin around in my chair because I have no wires on my headset. But my voice sounds like I'm talking to you guys through like a voxophone from BioShock Infinite. So it's got everything but the static. It's like everything but like this. It's like, oh, look, he's talking, but they're static. All right. Anyway, there's a few scouts or things coming across the map.
Yeah, I called it.
Oh, you did?
Mutas.
Mutas. Where's the spire?
You got the spire in the main by the lair.
Ah, there it is. You know what? That's the one thing you can't tell about like Zerg buildings. They all start off with this little like xenomorph alien-looking creature in a building. So at least like Terran buildings, you can sort of see what they look like, and like Protoss buildings, when they warp in, like they kind of like have that like glow around what building they are. So there's an overseer trying to get a lay of the land here in Regret's base. It's going to get mauled by these queens. Hold on. Does it get out? Hold on. It's
going. It's going.
Oh, come on. It's got 24. No, run.
Just move.
It's got
manually control it.
Oh my God. That would have been awesome.
I'm guessing that was the lag because he's slowing us down, apparently.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Why am I getting stopped? Oh, man. Okay. So I guess, by the way, I apologize. The Skype in the background is going to be Skypaging me, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Mutas. Yeah, oh, and there's the first wave. There's 5 of them out. Now, this could actually do some damage because currently the only thing that Regret has is Queens, and he only has, it looks like, 3 of them out in the field. So while this will help, he has no vision. I don't think he even knows. Well, let's do this. Let's flip to his vision. He does not know the spire's there. He has no idea that there is a spire there at all. So he is completely in the blind. These mutas are going to fly by. That Overlord caught sight of one muta, so he actually knows that there are mutas out in the field. Does he react to... Man, my mouse is all goofed out.
Yeah, and he's also getting a spire of his own, so he's probably going to go and... It's probably going to be a Muta Wars, like Wings of Liberty.
But not in time, and there he goes. He says, shit, he knows the problem's there. He has no defense. There are more mutas than he can deal with. They're going to go ahead and just take out all these drones. Nom, 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 drone. Oh, they're taking out the spire itself.
Oh, GG.
Wait, and that is that. And Regret has managed to pull it out and take game 3 of that series. That is amazing. Let me switch this back to this view here. Wow, Regret takes that series 2-1 with surprise mutas as his backup. Excellently done, by the way. You know, I want to say a shout out to John Madden. You put up a hell of a fight. You put up a great game 1. You know, you really took advantage of it. So, you know, kudos to you. Thank you for joining the ESL tournament, and we hope you stick around for the stream. Please don't back out. I always like to know when the person who beats me in a tournament, actually how far they go and how well they do. So, keep your curiosity alive, and let me see if I can get my BattleNet 2.0 to start working like BattleNet 2.0. Oh, wait, that means it wouldn't work.
Okay, I'll ask around for a game. All
right, you go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably just replay the song I did before, only because I know it's not going to get muted. I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute bio break. I'm going to get some water, and I'll come back. And Pastor and I are going to go ahead and cast whatever game is next. Stick around for the continuation of the ESL Bronze, Silver, Gold tournament.
And thanks for coming.
Alright, peoples, players, homies, and homettes. I'm DJ Spectre on the Skype call, just waiting. His name's Passer. We are broadcasting the ESL Bronze, Silver, Gold for May 20th, 2015. For those of you not in the United States, it's probably actually May 21st, but it's only 10 o'clock where I'm at, so it's still technically May 20th, so get wrecked. Anyway, we're just waiting for another match here, and once we have
looks
that
like
match,
everyone's in game.
Everyone's in game. Well then, you know what we're gonna do? You and I are just gonna chill out and talk for a few minutes.
You got it.
Let's see here. Let me put in here. ESG stream on. You know what? It's so hard to type my own username. I don't know why. I'm such a nimnard like that. All right. So. Anyway, that was a very fast ZVZ.
That's the way I like them.
Game 2 was ridiculously quick. Like I've never seen a ZVZ go that short, like ever. Like I was shocked, stunned, and amazed by what I saw on that stream, my friend.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you guys, by the way, if you guys have any suggestions for the stream, if you'd prefer, in-game music, louder background music, less me, more Passer, whatever it is, let me know, and I will go ahead and take care of that. There is a 90-second to 2-minute delay. I think what it is, there's an automatic 15-second delay because of the encoding, compression, and other things that Twitch has, and then I added a 90-second on top of that. So, yeah. You know what? And I'm gonna have to play this song on repeat, unfortunately, just because of the fact that it's the only one I know that I have that will not be banned by Twitch, and I don't want people to go back and watch the VODs and hear it all muted. So I'm just gonna have to replay the song for a while. Sorry, guys. I can't do anything about that. Can you do like the Twitch approved thing from Pandora? Will it assemble songs that are Twitch approved through Pandora?
Well, there's this Monster Cat. I think. Like that stuff's all approved for Twitch. I don't really know about Pandora. I can check.
I've never used Monster Cat before.
Yeah, I think what you do is you just keep their stream up. They twitch.tv/monstercat for all you wanting to check it out too.
Okay.
And
I'll have to check that out here.
It may, I know it's all allowed to as long as you put this is from Monster Cat.
Oh, you know what? I can't, if I were to do that, if I were to broadcast a stream, it actually would kick me out of BNet and out of the matches. I can't actually watch a Twitch cast during it. I was hoping maybe, let's see here, Twitch approved music. I'll have to see if there's a place that I can not download, but I was thinking maybe even Spotify might have like a playlist like that or something I could use. But I don't use Spotify very. I'll see if Pandora's got one, so that at least we can get some music that's not the same song over and over and over again. All right, let's see here. So I got a question. What's your worst? So you stream obviously, but you usually do it muted. So why don't you go ahead and tell the stream what you do and when the stream can find you online, Passer?
Well, honestly, I don't have a set schedule. It's just kind of when I'm planning on doing it. So usually you can expect it around the same time this tournament comes. I can't give you a date because I do not have one. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much just play ladder. If I ever get a following, I would probably do team games with people. I mean, yeah, I don't really have any set schedules. It's just kind of on a whim.
All right. Well, hey, if, check out his stream. It's twitch.tv/Passer, PASSER 2300.
Yep.
Oh, so thank you, Mr. Torrential, for putting the Monster Cat link in the chat. Thank you very much. I won't be able to actually bring it up because if I actually watch another Twitch broadcast on mine, as I said earlier, it'll actually kick me out of Battle.net and can possibly actually even crash my stream. I don't know why, but the internet don't like me. Could not tell you why, but it just does not like me today. I will see if there's another song in here that maybe they will let me play. I don't know. I don't think I've got anything really in here. I need to find the Twitch approved list online. That drives me nuts. Oh, I like how it actually puts the Monster Cat emote in there. The icon. Hey, by the way, if you guys are not familiar with, like I said, either myself or Pastor, go ahead and go to our things and click follow. Unfortunately, I don't have a stream that's advanced enough to have like those little alerts that pop up to say when someone follows me or not. So what I'll usually do is I'll usually shoot you a message after the stream through Twitch. They'll say, hey, thanks for following, I appreciate it. For those of you who might be just lurking out there without a Twitch account, we can't see you in chat, but we'd love to see you in chat. We'd love to talk to you. Go ahead and sign up for that. It's easy to do, and doesn't cost you anything. It's just your email address, and everyone's already got probably 50 of those, right?
Yeah, so thanks to Alcipex, Bloodwraith, Future Medic, Mr. Torrential, me. Pluto's here too. Hey, Pluto.
Hey, what's up,
and
Pluto?
Pickleback. Those are the people I can see on the viewer list.
Excellent, excellent. Welcome to the stream. We had some technical difficulties on Pastor's stream, so I took over streaming duties for the time being. But please don't take that as a blow against Mr. Passer. He is one dope mofo, and you should follow him too.
Yeah, you can follow me. You can follow me there. You can follow me here. That sounded better in my head. Excuse me.
It's all right. I think a lot of things like there's lots of inappropriate things that I've done that sound better in my head. Like
yeah, I was at your stream, man. I know.
Yeah, that's why it's called Thirsty Thursday. Because I get wrecked. I actually the last 2 weeks I just haven't been quite in Captain Wreckage mode. But I will soon. Soon is tomorrow in about 24 hours. And I'm trying to actually think what I should do on my stream. So Pastor, maybe you can give me an idea here. So normally what I do is I have a theme. Like one time I did only mixed drinks. The other time I did shots for certain events and games. Like if certain things happened, then I would have to take a shot. One time I drank an entire 1.5 liter bottle of wine. That was a ridiculous hangover afterwards. So I need some sort of gimmick, some sort of theme. What do you think I should do? What would be something you would do?
Well, I don't drink that much on stream, so that, honestly, I'm not that good. I'm not the guy to ask about stuff like that. What I do know is that if you're... Excuse me.
Sorry to put you on the spot. You don't have to respond. If it's not your thing, that's fine. I just thought I'd ask just because, you know,
like, honestly,
something different to talk about.
Like, for those of you guys who don't know, Spectre stream is a lot of fun, you know? He interacts a lot with the audience, and that's pretty much all you have to do. Just tell the audience you care. Not sounding sentimental, but...
Oh my god, but you know what? It's okay. Tomorrow we're gonna have a nice, good cry. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I can't even say it with a straight face. But no, thank you, Pastor. I appreciate the compliment. It's nice to know. Like, I mean, none of us are gonna become like internet famous, so to speak. But the thing is, it's just nice to know that there's other people out there that at least enjoy what you and I attempt to do. Content creators, despite the fact that it seems like there's a billion of us out there, there's fewer than you think, and particularly for the StarCraft scene, and particularly in the StarCraft scene in North America. Those of you who are out there who also do this, please keep up the good work. I may not be able to get to all of your streams, but if I stumble across one that that I think is cool, I always make sure I follow, and I always check in to see how those people are doing, even if it's only for 5 minutes. It at least lets me know, at least lets them know that I care at some point and that I appreciate what they do, even if I can't always verbally tell them. So please share the love with not only myself but other streamers out there. It'll help build the SC2 community. And maybe one of these days we'll overtake the Koreans in like the year 2025. Cough, cough. So
yeah. I mean, we're getting there. I've heard a rumor. I don't know if this is true, but we may be getting the season 2 finals on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forget where I heard this, but you guys remember how Heroes of the Dorm was just on ESPN2 a while back? But yeah, I can't remember who told me, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, pretend I'm drunk, and just don't listen to me.
Oh, yes, the old excuse of being drunk. So now, let's see, do we have, who, I gotta look at, hold on, I did not, where the hell is it? I did not look at the bracket for the
Okay.
For BSG. We gotta find a game here because I'm sure these people
I
don't
got
want to
him
hear
up.
us talk. You got it up? All right.
Yeah,
Who's available? You find the game. We will do it.
So in the winners bracket, we're in the finals for John Madden, otherwise known as Soya Sauce 1999, and Regret is in the losers bracket, but he said he had to go, so it's either going to be Solinar or Tyrant. So let's see if we can. I'll message them, see if we can catch them.
All right. So it looks like Tyrant's in the. Is Tyrant in the chat? I don't think Tyrant is. We need.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, so you go ahead and ping these guys and tell them that we are out ready to go. We need to be invited to it, because at some point what happens is then for the finals with soy sauce, is soy sauce John Madden? You said?
Yeah.
Okay, so John Madden versus either Solinar or you said did Regret forfeit?
Yeah, I think he said before we started he had to go to work. Okay, and I just got Tyrant to say yes.
Okay, so it's going to be, this is a best of 5, by the way, guys. It's going to be John Madden versus, you said Tyrant?
Yeah.
Okay, so John Madden versus Tyrant. You know, this is going to be a best of 5. And let's see, what does, Tyrant is a Zerg player. What is, oh, it's going to be another ZV's, no. Tyrant is the Protoss player, sorry. So it's going to be a ZVP, actually, for our finals here for a best of 5. That'll actually be something interesting. I always like ZVP because you also get into this thing where you get Phoenix versus Muta a lot of times, and those are two very fast units, and so it makes the air battles very, very interesting. Even though Phoenixes are ridiculously fast when compared to Mutas, the idea that the Mutas can harass you know, and the Phoenixes have to use their graviton beam to actually do any damage to ground units. So it's always a very interesting matchup between Zerg and Protoss.
Right. I like it too, you know. It's pretty good, and especially with swarm hosts. Out of the way.
You almost got through it, man.
Yeah.
By the way, don't mind my bullshit. I poke everybody when I stream with them, so it's nothing personal.
Yeah, I got you, dude. I'm used to it. But yeah, swarm hosts, and without them, you know, the games are a lot faster. But you know, a lot of Zergs still complain about it. So we'd have to see whichever one's the Zerg does. Maybe, excuse me.
It's okay. You're getting tongue twisted. I'm putting you on the spot here. I mean, next I'm gonna be asking you what your shoe size is. You know, does it hang to the left, to the right? I mean, who knows? I could ask any question, but yeah. And like I said, I'm putting you on the spot here, so I apologize about that. Oh, hold on. I've got a prompt at my game. I'm being invited someplace. Sorry, I had to step away for a second here.
And we got Blades in the chat too. Hey, Blades.
Oh, what's up? By the way, A-Day96 is also another fellow StarCraft player and streamer for usually the ESL. He had some obligations he had to take care of tonight, so he was not available to stream. So Passer, Lepsid, and a few others have taken up the flag tonight. And we're all doing our best to try to keep it this interesting. Tyrant canceled the ready process. God, Tyrant, you're an awful human being. I'm kidding.
Apparently they think I know what I'm doing because they keep putting me there.
Then, yeah, and don't make me obs. God, you can see how well I did before. Anyway, yes, welcome to the chat, homies, homettes, players, pimps, and everything in between. Where is what I'm looking for? I need this right here. Come on. All right, we actually hold on. We cannot start this. We cannot start this match. We need an admin.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the finals yet, is it?
You said it was the finals.
No. This is the losers bracket. Whoever wins this goes to the finals.
All right, then I am. Oh, we're doing Solinar and Tyrant.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing Tyrant versus John Madden because I thought Solinar and Tyrant had already finished.
I thought so too.
All right. Well, no. Do we know what the series is currently at?
They haven't started yet. According to the chat, they started.
Okay.
They haven't started.
Okay. My mistake. I apologize. So I'm sorry. No, we're gonna actually.
No, that's my fault.
We're gonna see by the way, pull me out. Can I not be the participant? You need to put Solinar in there.
Well, that kind of would be.
Who's
You
okay?
guys all look the same. Like plat looks the same as silver when I'm not paying attention.
All right, so it's going to be actually a PvP. So this will actually be interesting. Now, Protoss versus Protoss, I don't mind because... Oh, I'm going to do this again. I almost fracked this up. I'm not doing this. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Full screen. How you like me now? Woo! I did it before the match started. Count me in.
Yep.
Yay.
Started.
There we go. So it's going to be a PvP. I want to see some Dark Templar wreckage. That's what I want to see in this.
Hey, it's a possibility. This is a good map for it. A lot of places to hide.
Yeah, there is. This is hidden pylon o'plenty.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start in the upper left-hand corner. We have our blue Protoss. By the way, unlike Pluto, who knows like every team in the entire game, I don't. He's from Team SSBU, which I'm sure is not its actual title. We got Solinar.
Game paused.
Why was
the game?
Why did Solinar? Something happened really weird. Who's the referee? Are you referee? Because I'm an observer. Yeah. I can't actually interact with the players.
You can't?
No, I'm not. I'm an observer.
You're not ref?
No. Do you want to restart?
Game resumed.
Whatever. I'll let the players hash it out.
Yeah.
Are you? By the way, I don't know if you're a ref or not.
I am. I can touch them.
Okay. Well, then ask them to see if they if that's a big enough issue to restart because Pastor paused it, or sorry, Solinar paused it, and then Tyrant said he had an issue where his workers didn't rally correctly.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
he said no. All right. We're good.
Yep. So in the bottom right, so he doesn't feel left out, it is representing himself, Tyrant.
So for whatever reason, it always feels like ZVZ actually opens quicker because of early Ling's early aggression. You can occasionally get that feel with PvP because sometimes you'll take out your early Stalker and Mothership Core just to sort of poke to see if there's a natural bin there to maybe get into the base and do just a little bit of like information gathering with an armored unit. I don't know if we'll see that. So far we have, nearly identical builds between the two. There's a slight differentiation in probe making, and they get an early gas for Solinar versus no gas, slightly later gas for Tyrant. But otherwise, these builds are... Whoa. Ask him what's going on. We gotta find out what's going on.
Well, he lagged out for a second there.
Yeah, if there's lag, then we can restart it. But he needs to ask. Solinar needs to ask for a pause. He cannot pause. I don't think he should pause. Anyway, I'm not the admin, but I find it rude when people just pause without asking.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Why is Tyrant responding for Solinar? Solinar's the one who paused it.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
Yeah. And like I said, I can't actually...
Oh, sorry, I forgot to ref you.
Here. Let's see here.
Something wrong with his I literally can't.
Literally can't what? Broken
keyboard.
Alright, so... Hold on, let's find out. Restart. Quit. I have no idea what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna have to ask Tyrant. What did he just quit out? He's gotta talk to Tyrant. We gotta talk to these guys and clear this up.
Yeah.
That was not expected. So hold on, let me go into the party chat and let me talk to these guys.
Okay. I'll remake the map.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll let you talk to him for a second. Oh, so his keyboard broke, so he
I don't get. Yeah, how was he able to type if his keyboard broke? I don't get it. I don't get it. How is he able to type full sentences? That doesn't make sense. What is broken on his keyboard? I mean, his function keys, like the F keys. That makes sense, but that is really strange. Dude, we can't. I say we just restart because we're so early in the game. I'm not doing it from replay. It was only 2 minutes in.
Okay, full restart would be best.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, Tyrant
Okay.
was saying like the pause.
All right. By the way, so Passer, hold on. Before we go into this, I'm gonna clear something up with these two guys before they do it. But I'm gonna wait until it pops into the lobby first. All right. So.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now, are we?
I think we're good.
All right. I'm gonna wait. So Tyrant's ready. Let's wait for Solinar. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do it. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So we are going to actually, real quick here. We're going to try this one more time. This is a redo of Game 1 of the Solinar Tyrant series. Apparently Solinar had a technical difficulty with his keyboard and was pausing unexpectedly. So we're going to go ahead and try this over again. We will do this. By the way, your background noise is really loud. I can hear whatever that...
Me?
Yeah, like for some reason it went like silent, and then all of a sudden all I heard was like massive, like I don't know, it sounded like fans or hurricane.
Is it still there?
It comes in and out. Like I can still hear it a little bit now.
It might be my fan. I got a couple programs open just to keep an eye on the tourney.
Okay, sounds like I can hear just you now. That's good. So whatever that background noise was, it disappeared.
Yeah, I'm gonna close a couple tabs here. See,
Okay.
I'm going to pop out your chat so I can focus and then close your stream. See if that
Alright.
helps.
Speaking of which, by the way, so we'll start this over again. So the guy who had the technical difficulties in the upper left, it is Solinar, representing whatever team SSPU is, and I apologize for not knowing that. But he is our blue Protoss, currently 0-0, tied, as it would be, with our other opponent. And who would that be, Passer?
That would be he's not J-Dong, but he's pretty close. It is our red Protoss. He is the Tyrant.
Yes, it is. Alright, so hopefully these guys are going to go ahead in similar builds. I mean, there is a little bit of difference in probe speed. The gateway goes out early for Tyrant. You know, it's not a huge difference. I mean, it's like a 10-second difference in timing. But sometimes that might make a difference if there's like an early Zealot or an early Stalker that gets over there and does a little bit of harassment before your early defenses, or the other players' early defense can come out.
Right.
Extractors go down at nearly the same time.
Yeah, but Tyrant is going for 2. That's more if you want to go a tech path, so we may be seeing a more macro game come out of him if Solinar decides not to be too aggressive. At least that's what I think. I don't like. Hello?
Oh, Regret. You might have beat both of them. That's very possible. Regret SC2 mentions in the chat. By the way, welcome to the chat, Regret. We're watching the little Solinar probe just zip around here, playing little bumper cars, zigging and zagging out through the mineral line, which is always a dangerous thing. Personally, I always like taking my workers and sinking on it and crushing the opponent to death because I'm just that mean. But
I love it. I love just when they get too cocky, put themselves between 4 probes or SCVs in my case, then you just kill them.
Yeah, I do. Although I am the guy that when you run something behind my mineral line, I'll pull the whole mineral line over there just to make sure you die. Of course, I lose mining time, but you know what? It just makes me feel so good. I don't know why. I probably end up losing the match when I do that. But hey, whatever.
We're here for fun, not winning.
Yeah, I know, but I lose so often I make it an art form. There's an early expansion actually going down for Solinar here, so that may prove useful in the mid to late game here. We'll see. Currently, There are not really any combat units out there. There is one Stalker on the field now for Tyrant, and that's going to go ahead and take the slow walk over to the natural. I think what it is, it's going to help try to focus down this probe, and that's going to be it, so that the expansion potentially for Tyrant can go down. But looks like, where's the rally point for this thing set? Let's see if I can find where the rally point is set for this unit. You know what? For some reason, it's not showing me the rally point. But whatever. Anyway,
Yep.
there's a probe over here for Tyrant, also trying to do a little pokey. So so far.
Yeah, Stalker coming in too, and he's got the forward pylon. He may be wanting to go aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the 3 gateways.
That's right. Hold on. Did he? Wait a minute. Where was what I looked at? There was. I thought that was an expansion for someone here. Wait a minute. Did Solinar cancel his expo?
Yeah, I think so. He canceled Expo, threw down a couple Robo Base. I think he saw something that spooked him.
Mm-hmm. And I will tell you this, he definitely he was supply blocked there for a short time, and now the Stalker is in here doing a little bit of poke, and I'm trying to see if no, unfortunately, the mothership core can be killed by a single Stalker based on damage alone. Warp gate research has finished for all this, and the warp gates are coming in. But there are 2 Stalkers here that are going to attempt to try to take down one of these pylons. Unfortunately, these are not Artosis pylons, so they will be able to power this. And now it is a situation of 3 Stalkers to 2 Stalkers. Tyrant really needs to just go ahead and back off, and which he does. He recognizes that his disadvantage there and decides to pull back. He does have a forward pylon here sitting over at what would eventually become potentially the 4th or the 5th base for Solinar, but so he can do warp in here at any time. And his warp gate finishes, and he now has also 3 gateways that are going to go ahead and warp in at least 1 or 2 units here. And he's putting another pylon in the natural. Oh, cutesy.
Yeah, but Solinar is going to spot it pretty quick, and he's also going to try and put down this Nexus. Not a good idea.
No. It's going to get focus fire down.
Yeah, and he's going to have the Immortal out quicker, too. He needs to Chrono Boost that out.
He does have the Chrono Boost. There he goes. Hey, you predicted. Look at that. Chrono Boost on the Immortal.
Yeah, and he's throwing down an extra gateway, just trying to be safe. It's going to be 4 to 3 on the gateway count, then. So he's going to be able to hold this pretty well, as long as he doesn't make a mistake here and lose too much.
Yeah, they are on even Stalker. Actually, I take that back. Solinar has 1 fewer Stalker, but the Immortal is the great equalizer in this case. And it looks like he's getting another Immortal followed by an Observer. Oh, he canceled the Observer there. He warps in another Stalker instead. This is going to be a very interesting fight now that there are 3 sentries on the field. They have got enough for 1 force field apiece, which will be enough to actually split this army in half and actually block some of them off on the ramp. He tries to get to it, but he cannot reach the ramp in time to force field it.
Yeah, I mean, Solinar can't really go down the ramp with this. So, I mean, you got Tyrant taking a lead here with his 2nd base. Has a couple probes here, just not doing anything. But yeah, I don't really see what he can do. If he goes down the ramp, he risks putting this Immortal, especially since they're in the front, but now he puts them in the back. But
what
no,
I really think
Tyrant's
he should
gonna
do
back
is
up.
he does not have the access. He doesn't have access to it yet, but I really think that maybe he should research Blink here at this point. That would allow him to actually sort of avoid the snafu with the force fields. However, Tyrant has decided to retreat cross map for whatever reason. He's decided he does not want to continue that aggression. I don't think that's a great idea because he really should go ahead and keep at least a few units here sitting to try to prevent the probe in the natural to draw it out. But Solinar is going to go ahead and send the Observer out, realize that there's nothing there and that it's safe to expand. And so I think that's what we're going to see now is an expansion from Solinar.
Yeah. He's also got a Warp Prism. Oh, never mind. Cancels the Warp Prism, which he probably shouldn't have done. If he catches caught Tyrant out of position with that, the now supply block Tyrant, he could have done some damage to the probe line. And the difference between most mirror matchups is that that you usually need to have the same number of workers. He's already behind about 10, so I mean, he needs to do some damage to be on even footing here.
Yeah, the good thing about Protoss, though, is that if you have one Protoss that's using his Chrono Boost on his upgrades and things, you can use your Chrono Boost to go ahead and even this the worker count. But then you would fall back on upgrades. And in this case, there is +1 weapons being upgraded by both players, actually, at this time. But it looks like that Tyrant is actually going to get his about